I'm James Spencer from Basic Brewing Video. A very important tool in the brewer's arsenal is the hydrometer. Essentially, the hydrometer measures how much sugar there is in your wort or beer. And since yeast eats sugar during fermentation to create alcohol and CO2, we can use the hydrometer to measure how much alcohol is in our beer after fermentation. And we can use the hydrometer to check up on how our fermentation is progressing. This is a hydrometer. This particular one is a triple scale hydrometer, which means it measures Brix, potential alcohol, and specific gravity. Professional brewers often use Brix, and you'll see specific gravity in homebrew recipes. But if you just want to know how much alcohol you have in your beer, or wine for that matter, you can take a gravity reading of your wort before fermentation and your beer after fermentation and subtract the second from the first. For example, if you have a potential alcohol reading of 7 before fermentation and 2 after fermentation, then your beer has an alcohol by volume of 5%. Easy. So how do you use this thing? Well, first of all, you want to draw a sample of your beer or wort and put it into a sample container, like this one. Now, to get an accurate reading, your sample needs to be at the temperature that your hydrometer has been calibrated for. For example, this one was calibrated to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the sample's off a bit, don't worry. There are brewing calculators online that you can find to compensate. Or there may be a guideline in the instructions that came with your hydrometer to help you out. Simply put the hydrometer into the sample. Now, don't drop it because it may fall to the bottom and break. These things are really fragile. Once it's in there, give it a spin to shake off any bubbles that you might find. And you may find that you need to let the foam on top of the sample subside as well. Now, once everything is settled, you'll be able to see where the surface of the liquid hits the hydrometer scale, and that's where you take your reading. The more sugar there is in solution, the higher the hydrometer will float, giving you a higher reading. One more thing, you probably want to calibrate your hydrometer too, but that's easy. Simply measure the gravity of distilled water at the hydrometer's calibrated temperature. It should read 1.000 specific gravity or 0 potential alcohol. If not, make a note and compensate when you take your readings for real. Hope that helps. For lots more brewing info, check out byo.com or basicbrewing.com.